We're back.
I am JD, aka Divina Deven, and I am here with my partner Nick from Media by Nick Cable. And we're back. What we're going to do today is we're going to sit down and once again rate a queen. Pretty much the same thing that we did like the first time. Just going from like we thought eight the least. And who was like maybe who we thought was on a diet and then who went in and had a feast and left no crumbs. If you stay until the end of the episode, you're not only going to find out who our top three queens are and whose track record that is the best, but also I'm going to give you a sneak peek of a look. I was inspired by the Let There Be Light theme for the promo of this season. So I'll show you some things that I have been working on. We thought that we were going to do just one episode, but might as well just sit down in front of the camera and give you more of our unsolicited opinion. Like, so I guess that's good before we get started and before anything. Just our opinion, just what we think as individuals. Art is subjective, drag is subjective. So what we have to say is simply our opinion and it doesn't make or break anybody. Okay? It's so fun. It's a little TV show. We're just being
Right.
silly. Like, with that being said, what do you think of the first episode?
I like the first episode. So the first episode of this season 18, they mentioned how it was kind of a throwback to some of the older seasons of
Yeah.
Drag Race. So instead of doing your typical, talent show, they did a design challenge.
Yeah.
So that definitely threw a lot of the queens for a loop and kind of caught them off guard,
Good.
I think. But it made it a little more interesting. We learned that a lot of these are like, you could call them like seasoned queens.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know that like some of them hate being called like grandmothers and like older terms. So like there's nothing wrong with being 30 years old. I'll be there in 5 years.
Literally, I think it's crazy that like they think that's like older. If anything, I would say like experience. Like I feel like a lot of people of this cast have experience and have been doing like drag for a while. So let's just jump right in before yapping too much about millions of things. So let's go to our rated queen at the bottom of our ranking on number 14.
She left the whole sandwich.
Yeah, she was not feeling hungry this evening. And
I think she
unfortunately,
ate before coming on to Drag Race.
yeah, I think that's what it was. Like they stopped at the buffet and she was just like full. So
Anyways,
anyway, on number 14 we have the gorgeous Mandy Mango. And I think like I was not a huge fan of her entrance look.
it wasn't. So her entrance look, it just didn't feel like glamorous or like polished. It just kind of looked like an outfit that she made, but it didn't feel like
It it
made for Drag Race. Like I
yeah,
feel
it
like she could have worn this like at like
a
a
gig.
right.
It felt very like costumey, almost like I don't know.
I did think it was cool that she was doing like a callback to her like her job.
Amazing. Like right.
It was the perfect way to like talk about like important um themes
Yeah.
like within like healthcare and like LGBTQ healthcare. So I did really appreciate that, and I want to make sure that like that's one positive
Right.
thing
Oh yeah.
that's coming from this.
And
But
it's
you
not
know,
like it's not
it
cute.
was our
Like she
least
looks
favorite.
cute.
It was our least favorite
Right.
look.
She looks cute. I do like the hair.
The yellow tie didn't match the yellow blouse. Like they're
Yeah.
just like
I think the hair is cool. The mango, like it's cool just to like call that to herself. But we're mainly focusing on the challenge this week, which was the recycling challenge. And this look is just like
needs to be recycled.
yeah, needs to be recycled. This look needs to be put back into the
It's
recycling bin.
not horrible, but like I just don't like it. Out
Yeah.
of everything.
And I looked it closely and it's pretty much just like the typical like a base corset, and then it has a glued stuff on, and then you can still see like the busk metal thing of the corset, and that material is just not the best. But
Yeah, I think she should have just chose a different material.
Yeah.
Looking back, like, probably could have.
and the thing about these challenges, and I'll just say it now, is that you don't even need to know how to sew. Like, there's so many things you can do with like a glue gun, or just you just have to make sure what you present is good, like it looks visually and it's styled correctly. So if
Learn
you
how to design.
right, learn how to design. Like, if you just don't have that eye, then I feel like it's kind of hard.
Yeah.
But
Let's go on to our next
Mhm.
our next ranking. So in 13th place, we have Kenya Pleaser.
which I'm so sad that Kenya landed down here. But one thing,
She got herself there though,
she
like
did got herself
this
there.
was
She was spiraling. Like, I felt so bad because you could see how she was just like
in
freaking out.
top of the episode with the mini challenge. She was like doing so good on a high, and then they announced like the maxi challenge, and I think that's just when it all went downhill.
And the funny thing is that she can sew. Like, she made the outfit that she entered the workroom with, which I loved. I think that color is gorgeous.
The cutest blue, honestly.
Cutest blue. I think the hair is amazing with that. The earrings, the makeup.
She's just too funny. Ooh.
Yeah, no, she kills me. And she's already narrating the season. So, like, I really hope she sticks around.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't
really-
think a 13th place matches like her
right at
like
all.
for the future. So
I didn't hate the bra, and like the idea of this right here, like
it was good. So what she had around her neck, we'll get to it, but I think it was Mia did a similar thing, but it actually had volume.
Mhm.
Whereas this, it literally just fell flat. You could tell
Yeah.
she was trying to lift it up.
Hold it.
And that's like where I'm like,
Mhm.
okay, it wasn't constructed
Yeah.
correctly.
But she was so funny. She was not delusional. Like, she knew. Like, she
Yeah.
was not wearing the best
Skirt
outfit.
completely see-through. Like one layer, if anything.
But she served it,
Right.
and she's one more week with us. Now it's going home, so period.
Yeah.
Okay, next we have number 12, and that spot is going to another gorgeous diva, Briar Blush.
Mm-hmm.
Her entrance look was cute.
Her entrance was messy.
Yeah, she is messy.
I am scared for this
Scared.
girl for
I
this
know.
season.
I know. She.
I think she's gonna have like really hot takes.
She's
Maybe
gonna,
not the hottest takes, but she's gonna have hot ones.
She's gonna have a lot to say, and she's going to say it with her entire chest. She's a Boston girl after all, so we know how that can get with the plain Janes. So I can definitely see the Boston attitude, as they said on the episode. The concept, loved it, because I love kitties, I love cats, so I think it was so cute, especially with like the little feather like going into the runway doing that. I think that's pretty much all I liked.
Yeah,
And the ears, the headpiece.
Yeah. She was hired because there was a concept, but looking at like the details of everything,
yeah,
like you could pull it apart and it's like, this doesn't make sense. Maybe.
yeah. Again, she said she
Or
sold
she
it.
just made it like look cute.
Yeah, she sold it, and I feel like safe. Like, this is not like a bottom look looking at everybody. Another thing that I want to point about her, and you're gonna be like, why are you like putting me under the bus? But both times, like whenever she walked into the workroom out of drag, both times Nick burst out laughing, because it's like, I cannot believe she looks like that out of drag. But I just think it's just a shock from like gorgeous woman. Like, the mug is like stamped, and like the hair to like the out of drag version. So we love you, Briar, and
Brian.
we love you, Brian.
Just kidding. Next in 11th, we have Juicy Love Dion.
Another diva that it's so sad that she's this low, but she put herself there.
Right. So her entrance, I thought I really loved it. The hair, I really like the hair. She just looked good. You know?
I think she looked great. I think her entrance was so pretty. The mug was unreal. The hair was really
It's
pretty.
always gonna be so hard to like not think she looks good because I feel like her mug's always
right.
gonna just be like beautiful.
Which, like, even on the runway, like, obviously she looks beautiful. Like, she looks like a little doll.
I didn't hate her runway this episode. Like, it was maybe like less, but they gave, what was it, like Georges? One time
Okay.
she barely had anything,
With the
but
napkin.
she sold it and it went out there, and then she took a win.
It's true.
I've seen people say she doesn't deserve that, but like, I feel like this is a similar
I agree. I
thing
I
happening.
loved like the little when she stepped on the runway and then she threw it, like the way it was moving. That was so pretty. But then it lasted like 3 seconds and then it just like fell down and it looked.
I didn't hate it though.
I didn't hate it.
I don't think she deserved to be in the bottom, but
Yeah, I think the skirt mostly was what
too short.
like yeah, took me off. Like just like too see-through and too tiny. But if she landed at the bottom, she was not going anywhere. So I think that was another thing maybe. Like I wonder if she threw it on purpose just to be like, let me just like lip sync on the first episode just to like gag the girls and show them to not mess up with me.
It's like a
But,
new strat of Drag
Right.
Race Unlocked.
no, literally, like let me just have a moment and steal the spotlight, which she would have had.
Right.
Also, I think it's so shady that Athena did not help her at all. Like crazy.
Her mother, yeah.
Like if she went home, which was not gonna happen, but if she went home as Athena, I would have felt so bad.
But this isn't like a team competition.
Right.
So I also understand.
I get, yeah.
And I'm sure she probably gave some help, but we just didn't see it.
Right.
You know, I don't know.
Also, I think it's crazy as you see to like come in as clues
She had
about
people
Subway.
helping her, so like you know what?
Yeah.
She did what she needed to do.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It's fine. So on spot number 10, we have the Latina diva, Didi Fuego. So, no, it's going to be a good thing, actually. So let's go with promo look first. Promo look.
Entrance look.
Yes. Sorry.
Holy stuff.
Too many looks. Okay. So, Didi Fuego, her entrance look, I think too simple. Again, I just feel like I wish there was more, like even like with the hair or like makeup.
The like boa thing, like the
Yeah.
I don't know if it was cool. It was unique. Something
It was
different.
cool.
I don't know if it fit with like the rest of the outfit.
Yeah, I almost wished it was more like it had like more spikes.
Had a lot, but
I know, or like more like fluff in a way. I was not a fan of her entrance look.
Or she needed like spikes somewhere else. I don't know.
And she had like no panty, so it just looked like Barbie crotch. Yeah. And I'm not a huge fan of that, especially since her dress was like so short that you could literally see her puss. Literally. I think for the challenge, I really like the silhouette. I think it's so cool. Like what she tried to do. It's just like that material, like the foil material. It looked too much like paper plastic that like it took me out. But I think like the concept and if that fabric had a little bit more structure, it would have been really cool.
It was almost getting like retro with the colors she was choosing. I noticed she loves like orange, it seems.
Yeah.
Didi Fuego's color is going to be orange.
And she loves the blonde wig.
Yes.
A blonde flat wig. Like I need her to step it up, like tease it a little, like I don't know, but flat makeup and flat face is just not going to cut it for me.
She needs to take some of Darlene's hair.
Yes, like yeah.
Can we see a video where Didi Fuego puts on Darlene's hair?
Yeah. And no, this is what I need to happen. I need Briar Blush to mug her, and then Darlene to put her on some hair. And I
get it together.
I think it would be, yeah, and then work.
All right, let's get into number 9. In 9th, we have Athena Dion.
Okay, so
the grandmother.
Athena was the first person to walk into the workroom.
The dark workroom.
I think it got a little lost, like her look, because it was so dark.
And she was wearing black and
yeah, but that's not her fault. I think it was very clean, very polished, very like goddess. And that gives me Athena. Like when I think of her, it's like the goddess queen of Miami. Um, I really have no notes on her entrance look. I think it was fierce.
Yeah.
And then for the challenge, I did not love this.
I like the concept, like just how it
Yeah,
looked was
yeah,
cool. When you looked, I don't know. I thought it was fine.
yeah.
It's not like I loved it though.
One,
Like she passed, she's safe,
yeah.
you know.
One thing about this design challenge for the girls to be this seasoned and for the girls to talk that talk at the beginning of being like sickening and experience and designers and seamstresses. I feel like the only looks I liked were like the top two. Like to be completely honest, like everything else was kind of like rough to me.
Right.
So like it's not like I love this, but like in comparison to everything else, that's why I think it's fair to put in ninth place. I think the concept is cool, but still, like it looked like a bag, like plastic bag.
And
And
that's what it was like. It was made out of
right
like bubble wrap. So.
In Venezuela, I'll see if I can find you the picture, but like the grocery bags, like the plastic bags at like the supermarket, sometimes had like colors. It gives that. It's literally giving
Yeah.
that. So I think that's what I had to say about Miss Tina Dion.
I did love, I think there was a moment in the episode while they were getting ready before the runway and Athena read Briar.
So good. It was so good. She said something along the lines of like, um, well, I had less fabric. No, you had less fabric with more to cover, so I don't know how that works out. Well, like, ate her up.
Too much.
And I think Briar was like living, so it's nice to see this kind of like banter in the workroom because I feel like that's really
Entertaining. Yeah,
it's
it's fun.
entertaining and that's like a
And
drag
it's
race
not like
syndrome.
she's trying to like diss her. It's just a real,
Right,
you know.
right. Like if you are at a dressing room backstage somewhere with drag queens, like this is how it is. So I love
I love it.
like that fun, harmless shade. On spot number 8, so in the middle of the pack, we have Mia Star. So her entrance look, I really liked it. Not my favorite, but I think it's very her based on what I have gotten to see from her.
It's
So
kind of like streetwear fashion
right,
type of thing.
like Miami diva. It's giving kind of like Cardi B in a way, like Cardi B, Selena STDs, like that kind of like vibe.
Oh yes. Oh yes, 100%.
Um, and then for her challenge,
So I think so Mia starts in 8th place, but we still did our own rankings before like finding our average. I think I ranked Mia a little higher, or maybe yours was a little bit lower. So I may have more of like a appreciation. I like this look. Um, I thought it just like was put
yeah,
together. You know, the collar around her neck was what I think Kenya was trying to
mhm.
accomplish. Um, I like the black and white, like simple color scheme. Um,
I think it's smart. I
right,
think it definitely gives design channel challenge with unconventional materials, which like at the end of the day, like it is what it is. Like they gave them random
right.
stuff. So I think she did really good with what she had. The styling is really good, like with the boots, doing like one black and one white. Invasion of privacy, smart girl. Like, do you want to appeal to the guest judge? Like,
Right,
she ate. Like, she period safe. I
right.
think.
And then we'll get to number 7th. We have Jane Don't.
Which you might be shocked that she is like this low. I was not a huge fan of this. I think the construction was sickening. I think the styling
Which
was
part of the construction though? Because
oh
I didn't like the skirt, like how it fit on her.
yeah,
Like looking at this,
yeah.
I don't know. And the colors just got muddy for me with like the spray paint.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe that's like a design aesthetic that some people like in their clothes.
Mm-hmm.
But like there was just too many colors.
It gave me Hunger Games Capital person. like at one of like their parties that it's just like crazy, kind of like the FE girl.
Yeah.
So it kind of gives me that.
The hat was cool. I like the feather.
The other thing that it's giving me sportswear at a pageant, and they would beat her down. I liked her entrance look though.
I didn't.
I'm so dead.
I just, she looked like a moon, like with like her arm thing.
Yeah.
I wasn't living for that part. And then she was given like some like funny dances and stuff, and I just thought it was a little cringy.
Yeah.
Like she wanted to be like a funny kooky, like, you know, have seen this before queen, but it wasn't.
I think it was clean. I think the silhouette was interesting, but I think it like looks really nice. Like
it was just not my style, so
right,
that's why it was
right.
low, I guess. You know?
But yeah, I think it's getting very like Schiaparelli inspired, and like all of the golden brooches and stuff. I like it.
Maybe I just need to appreciate.
Yeah, but it's fine. Like it's fair.
She's in 7th. Like this is the top part of our rankings.
I don't think this was like one of my top entrance looks by any means.
Right.
So
moving on.
On number 6, we have Mikey Meeks.
Mikey. And you can call her
Mikey. So, entrance, I think it's cute. I think it's simple, but it like, I feel like you don't need more. I think like the hair was the correct size, and everything just like very polished, and you can tell she's the pageant girl. Like she checked all of the boxes. I think it was so cute. I have the same earrings. So I thought that was funny. Her entrance
Where
line.
Where did we get them?
Amazon earrings still
get you together.
Literally, I have seen so many people like wearing those earrings, which is very, it's kind of like one of the only ones you can find online that get like drag, I guess.
One thing about Mikey, I feel like I haven't known her for that long, but like I know like what she looks like and like what I'm going to see. I feel
right.
Like I feel like she's got a branding down almost, like what she likes, her style of drag, which I think is really fierce.
Yeah, I think she's
and
so
for me to remember like the essence of her entrance like line, like
it's saying something like
that. It made an impact for me.
It made an impact, and she passed the assignment just because of that. And the look for the challenge, I think it's cute. Again, it looks a little bit messy, like the draping, but I think it's really nice. Like she was smart about making sure that the patterns on both sides look symmetrical, and same thing in the back. So I really liked it, and then the styling was pretty good to me. So she ate.
In 5th place, we have Darlene Mitchell.
Mother Darlene.
Good to see her climbing up these rankings.
I know, like, period. I think she slayed this episode. I don't care what anybody has to say. I think I loved her entrance look. And the girls that get it. Like, it's giving, like, this is giving me, like, those little girl pageants, like, TV show, kind of, that, like, is, like, the crazy... very American, like country girls that would just like put their little girl in like this huge hair and like this like puffy dress, and then she wins like Little Miss something.
And like, of course, like the colors I don't think aren't meant to be like pretty.
Right, like this is not like supposed to be serious, guys.
No.
Like, and
she's like Queen of the Corn.
Literally, and representing Indiana, representing the Midwest. So I have to
Greentown.
I have to stand. Shout out to all of my Greentown divas.
We heard y'all at that show.
So
we know you're out there.
So period. And
design challenge, so cute. It was again another good concept. I feel like some of the queens, you know, they just made like a look, but this was like, okay, we're going like, you know, sleepwear bedtime. She had not only her look, but she made like a little friend.
I know.
Stuffy.
The concept was there. Like the bow looks so cute. She showed look, one of her assets, which is her legs.
Those long legs.
The panty was a little bit, I'm guessing she made it out of that like more like fluffy fabric, so it looks like a little bulky, and we never want to see a little bulk on that area, at least like I personally. But if I had to say anything, like that was like the one thing I noticed. But I love this look. I think it's fun. Yeah, like I feel like this is even something that you could like have brought out for home for like a bedtime runway, or like a
The one
sleepover.
with the mattress of Joelle.
Oh my god, I'm screaming. Yes.
That could have been,
Yeah,
same
like I
runway.
think this would have been like period. On fourth place, we have Sierra Mist, our Indianapolis shapeshifting superstar.
I
Obviously,
think she
like
ate this episode.
I think she ate this episode.
She did a great one, her big one.
I think she accomplished what she wanted to accomplish to like show that she is like an ooky spooky. It's going to be different and a little bit more out there.
Right.
I think that was the smart thing to do. I think it's really cool.
It was big too. Like I feel like it was demanding presence in the workroom.
Yeah.
Not only like the costume, but the wig was also very intricate and detailed. Where I feel like in comparison to some of the other queens, maybe just like it was a little more simple. Like thinking like Briar, Didi Fuego.
Exactly
like,
what I was thinking.
I feel like theirs didn't have much like to it. There may have been like more like thought to the concept, but with someone just to like look at their looks, it kind of wasn't giving much. Whereas this, I feel like your eyes had new things to look at every second.
I feel like the artistry of this is just like beyond. Like it's just really good. On like entrance look wise, I think she ate. And then runway, I think she did really good.
There's again like I think she knows how to add things that add like meaningful detail and like add to like her sci-fi-esque
and that's
presence
the thing.
on
I feel
stage.
like a lot of people were kind of like thrown off by this look, and it's because I guess they still don't understand like what Sierra is about. But like this is Sierra, and I feel like a part of this challenge called for showing like your signature look, and like I feel like this is showing like signature drag for
Well,
Sierra.
this is the first time like the girl said, this was the first time they stepped onto this runway stage, so I can only imagine it's like the first time like the judges are seeing these people in person in real life. So like this is like what they're gonna think of when they see you.
I think it was cool. I feel like there could have been some different choices made with the styling, maybe. And I did not love, and this is like a pet peeve I have on drag with like everything, whenever the tights don't match your skin color. And this doesn't only happen when you do like fun different skin colors, but like even with like your regular skin color. I know that Jill Sparkles, love you, diva, adore you, but she is a diva that she is horrible at matching like her tights color with her outfits. And then she wears like more like dancy costumes, so you can see like her legs to be like so dark. And I think like on her talent show or in the finale it was kind of like that. So if you go back, you'll see what I mean. But again, you do with what you have. So props to her. I think she did pretty good for like the fourth episode.
Then in third place we have Discord Adams, a controversial queen, I would say. I don't know if I like her yet.
I don't know if I like. Okay, so
like I love her costuming, like her looks, everything. Entrance, she looked so dialed up and like everything. She was everything, honestly. Like so good. Again, lots of details, lots of things going on, but it just looks rich and like giving everything.
She called herself a maximalist, and I think that describes her perfectly. Like it's big, it's a lot, it's in your face. On the entrance look, I think it's gorgeous. I really like it. I think the hair is like too big, which is kind of crazy for me to say that something is too big, but like for her, maybe. I think it's almost like her face gets like lost, but it's such a cool piece of hair. Like it's so cool.
I
with
really
the
liked
animal
it.
print.
I loved it.
So if I had to say something, I think like the hair was kind of like too big, but maybe not even that. And then her runway, I think her runway was sickening. Like I think
I agree when she like was like, how can I not be in the top? And like, because like she deserved to be in the top for real, but
if it wasn't for the because of that walk, which like I feel like I knew what she was trying to give, just like supermodel,
Sims for sure.
right? I don't even know, but I think that the way she sold it just like brought her down a lot. But I think this look is fierce. Like I would wear this. I would make something like this and wear something like this. Like I really like it. And the way she styled it, like with the slick back hair.
I thinking of like her personality on this episode. I don't know if she's just like more of a like pessimistic thinker, because I feel like she maybe like always had something negative to say, but I don't think she was trying to like throw shade or like be mean. I
Yeah.
think she just like legitimately like has like negative thoughts, and then that's like what she chooses to like speak
Yeah.
on. Whereas some people may like just like be fun and like really loud and like boisterous and like fun
Yeah.
energy. I feel like she's just herself, and like it's rubbing me the wrong way, so I'm trying to like understand her.
Yeah. I was obsessed with her pre episode 1, and then post episode 1. It's not that I'm not still like I really like her, but her personality,
I
it's
feel like
intimidating. It's like
yeah,
it's and I think she's like very sure of like maybe like
opinionated.
delusional.
Well,
Like no, not in a bad way. Like not in
right.
a bad way at all. But like I feel like I am that way too. Like I know I am that girl, and there's literally not a single person that can tell me otherwise. So I think like she is just very vocal about like making sure that like she is giving her flowers,
Right. I
even
can
if the
see
situation
as this
doesn't.
season goes on, I feel like she's gonna have some like
Oh, she's gonna
some
get into
moments
it with the
here.
girls, and I'm excited to see it. I'm so ready to see
So I'm
it.
excited for it. Watching out for this
Yeah.
one.
In second place, we have Vida Bonte's Star. I'm so happy that this diva made it all the way up to the top of the ranking.
Last week, she
Yeah.
was low.
But she just needed one challenge to show you all what she can do. I love her entrance look. I also think she probably made it. It's very grand, very again like goddess queen. Like she's just gonna show you that she's not here to play.
Mm-hmm. And she didn't play.
And she did not play.
She did not play.
Because with the design challenge, I immediately knew she was going to eat it up. And this is crazy. Like this is one of the only looks on the runway that there was US, like at the US of A pageant, me talking about pageants, but at the US of A pageant a few years ago, they like the presentation theme was Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
And a lot of the looks like looked very like this, and this is a look that I could have seen walking down like the stage in that category at like a pageant or like something. So good, like so good. And it's crazy she made it with that kind of fabric, which I feel like umbrella fabric is almost like plasticky.
Right. I remember seeing her when she was like speaking to the fabrics, and I was like, "Ooh, she's in trouble." And then she proved me so wrong. She proved me so wrong, and it just looks super elegant. It looks like it's a different caliber than everything else that was on the runway, and that's why I think it was just like such a standout.
Yeah. It's just like you can tell that she knows what she's doing with the sewing machine, and it's not like she learned for the show. It's like you know that she has been doing this. She knows her body. She knows her silhouettes. Period. Second place, 8.
And then at the top of our ranking in first place, we have Nini Coco.
Yeah.
And I'm really proud of her this week.
Yeah.
I think she's already like securing her like status is like one to watch out for, which is really a good way to start a season. She walked in with an interesting entrance look. But one thing I will say, when it comes to rainbows, I really hate how like the standard rainbow colors look on a costume.
Mm-hmm.
So I liked how she chose a color palette that was a little more like pleasing to
Yeah,
look at and different. I I really enjoyed the colors
yeah.
that she chose for that rainbow.
I really like it. I think the makeup with it goes so good. I think it was cool to do the raincoat just like to sell that kind of like after the rain comes the rainbow. And a funny thing about this outfit is that when I started following her, I remember seeing a video that she posted of her making this outfit, and I thought it was really cool. So like seeing her walk into the workroom with this, it was also kind of like, okay, that's Nene Coco. Like
A
it's
designer.
it's a design made by her, and I feel like it kind of reads a lot, kind of like what her style is. So I liked it for that reason.
And one other thing I like have been seeing with Nini Coco, her lashes have like an accent color
Mm-hmm.
in them. Like she did that for both this entrance and then on her runway she did the same thing but in orange. I think that's almost like a staple Nini Coco. We'll see if
Thing,
it comes back.
and I think she does. I think she mentioned it that she like purposefully wanted to do it for the season and just like change it depending on the look. So smart. Um, for branding and just for like everything, it's just like really cool. And it just like brings everything together. Like even with the design challenges of everything orange, and then you could see like the little orange
In her eye, right?
Yeah. So that concludes our Rate a Queen so far. Um, we're having a lot of fun watching this season, and so far it has been a lot of fun to sit down here with you and do these little videos.
So we want to give kind of like a track record
Mhm.
ranking throughout these videos. So we've kind of piled together what we did from last week, which was kind of the promo looks, and then this week for episode 1, like a mixed
Yeah, kind of like
point system.
Mhm.
So this will be like when you talk track record, like
Right.
who's been overall the best to us. And we have a top 3 in no particular order.
And again, I know I said at the beginning, but like this is not meant to be super serious at all. Like this is like
Right.
from like fun and
Just
just
fun-
based on like
fun to see
our
what
opinions,
happens.
like
Right.
both of our opinions. And it's even fun too for Nick and I because we both have different opinions and we do have like different rankings. So it's cool to put everything together and kind of see like where the divas end up at.
Right.
So in no particular order,
We have Mikey Meeks, Nini Coco, and Sierra Mist.
which I think is a pretty good and strong top 3.
Right.
I feel like all of them have very strong and realized concepts. I think they know what they're doing, and they're doing a good job at showing what they're doing so far in Drag Race. So
Yeah, I feel like with kind of what we've talked about thus far about these 3 entertainers, like they have something that they're bringing to the table, and we know like kind of what to expect them, whether
Right.
it's like an accent or like a type of look or like a hair color, like
right. So another thing we wanted to do, and if you stuck around, we want to give you a little sneak peek of a look I have been working on for a few weeks. So I was inspired by the season 18 promo theme, which was Let There Be Light. And pretty much it's a lot of like pastel pinks, champagne colors, a lot of like shiny rhinestones, reflecting crystals and stuff, kind of like holographic. So I'm not gonna show you the whole thing because I don't want to give it away, but I want to show
let's
you
show them the hair and the headpiece.
Yeah, let's do the hair and the headpiece. So, headpiece first. So, here she is, fully made by myself with wire ribbon, that rhinestone chain I had a lot of from when Joanne's closed. And then those feathers and a lot of the materials of the entire outfit are secondhand from Goodwill. And this is the second costume I used these materials on because I already used them for my presentation look last year at Naptown pageant. So the materials are getting a whole new life, and I'm so excited for you to see it. So here she is, the hair that I decided to wear. And this new glitter bomb wig, styled by my drag mother, Aura, I think it's literally as divina as it gets. Like this color is literally so me. A pony, you know, I love and live for a pony. Look at the volume, look at the way it
Ariana.
shakes.
Ariana
Like,
Grande.
you know, we are Ariana girls in this household. Let's put like the headpiece on top of it just to see what it's giving. But yeah, I wanted kind of like that piece in the front to still show very like showgirl diva.
I hope she's in the frame. Probably.
Yeah, let me see. I just like to do this. Like I have been doing this in the mirror with her, and it's just like, just look at the shape. Maybe without the headpiece, but I'm so excited to wear this. That's going to bring our video to the end. Once again, thank you if you stuck around for the entirety of this video.
Thank you.
Yeah, we appreciate you all so much. Again, we're having a lot of fun watching this season and just a little bit of light in these dark and shady times, as the theme of the season is. I feel like that's very true. So
yeah, there's even more things happening than there was last week, which
yeah,
I never thought there would be.
If you know, you know, like,
right. I hope you know. I hope you know what's
I
happening. I hope you're staying updated, but I know it's hard to know what the full truth is. So just stay aware.
Yeah.
You know,
be kind.
Always question.
Check on your friends.
That too.
Crazy times. So we have to look out for each other. And as much as this
is just
like,
something to do for fun, to reconnect with, you know, art that we enjoy doing and watching. And then, you know, we're making art too. So
yeah. So we'll see you next week. We have a lot of cool things that
a trip to Orlando.
Yeah, a trip to Orlando, not only to go on vacation,
but also we're seeing Divina's drag mother, Aurora, compete in Miss Glimmer's Newcomer.
So,
and that's gonna be
I'm so excited. It's going to be a night of so much drag. I already know of like so many iconic
there's
divas
like
are gonna be
plus.
I think it's like 20 girls. And I know we know some of the girls from watching the gig. So we're really excited.
And Mikey Meeks.
I know. It's just gonna be so
Mikey
fun.
Meeks will be there.
And I'm sure you'll see some footage of this somewhere.
Wait for next week. Probably have something.
Yeah. But stay tuned to our channel, more things to come. We love you. We have taken enough of your time. So we'll see you next time. Bye.